Hey, what's going on, guys? Wanted to step out here on the porch today and give you guys a quick video about something that I speak a lot about on this channel, but I haven't really dove in and done a dedicated video on. So I wanted to do that today. I want to talk about commitment, particularly male commitment. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard me say that giving it away too fast or at all can be a huge mistake. So in this video, I want to give you guys 3 reasons why that is the case. So let's get right into it, guys. To preface these points I'm about to speak on, what you guys have to understand about this is that the male commitment is the female equivalent of giving up her body, right? Giving you sex. And furthermore, if you guys talk to a lot of men like I do, you'll talk to a lot of guys that have been married for 15, 20 years plus who haven't had sex with their wife but like twice in the last year or twice in the last 2 years. And this is a story that I hear a lot. And if you guys really take the time to talk to men like I do, you're going to hear this. This is a very, very common story that you'll hear. So I want to preface these 3 points by saying this. Sex is cheap. Commitment cannot be bought. And not only that, it's expensive to give for the giver. It requires your resources. It requires your time. It requires so much of you as a man to give up. So I just wanted to preface these 3 points by saying that. Let's get into point number 1. So point number 1 is that commitment to one woman becomes an opportunity cost, guys. If you guys haven't taken an economic class, or maybe even if you have and you need a refresher, opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative that you give up when making a choice. And in this example, it's giving your commitment to a particular woman. This type of thinking, guys, is what women might refer to as FOMO, or fear of missing out. When they talk about missing experiences in life or feeling like they're being left out of the party, you can kind of apply this to yourself when you give away commitment to one woman. It's that woman and no one else. Now, there are a lot of guys who have a lot of optionality that can kind of get around the monogamy issue, and they might have girls on the back end that they mess with, but that's almost a different video or different topic for a different video, which I might do. But you can apply that same FOMO, fear of missing out, to your commitment, guys. Just think about it. Giving your commitment too early takes you out of the market and places all your attention on one woman. All right, guys, so for point number 2, I kind of want to piggyback off of point number 1 there. Point number 2 is that withholding your commitment means more women. Now, this might sound kind of brash and crazy for a lot of you guys, especially if you were raised like me. I was raised in the South, in Mississippi. And, you're taught to pull out the chair for women, to open doors for women, to pay for the first date, to actually court women, right? And it sounds good. It sounds a lot like love. But what you guys have to understand is that this does not work with women in 2025. Women are always on their phones. They have their perceived best option right in front of them at all times that they feel like they deserve. And here you are doing everything you can, bending over backwards to make her happy. And she's eventually going to run off and find somebody that doesn't do that doesn't really commit in that way. We aren't in the tribe anymore. We're not on the plantation anymore, guys. We're in 2025 where women will get on their phones and get on TikTok and scream, "We don't need men." So this type of courting does not work anymore, guys. Do not do this. And just to make a point, it's funny, those same women that say, "We don't need men, I don't need a man," they'll get on the same TikTok channel at 35 and cry about how they don't, about how they're lonely and they need to lock a man down and get their resources. All right, guys, point number 3, probably the most important point, is that commitment equals resources. Commitment requires resources. Guys, I've tried so many times over the years in my past relationships to rectify this in my own head, telling myself, no, man, she just likes you for you. All of this red pill rage, all this red pill bullshit that people talk about online is just a bunch of nonsense, right? No, guys. There are deep evolutionary and psychological reasons for why women beg for things from their men all the time. Take the most staunch feminist and put her in a relationship with a man and give it time, and she will start to slowly but surely see what she can get out of him, see what resources she can extract from him, see what's in it for her, right? She's going to start asking for stuff. She's going to start asking for stuff that she doesn't even need. She's going to start asking for stuff that she wants all of the time. This is just how women operate. So just be well aware that when you give away your commitment, you're giving away your resources. Like I say in these videos all the time, guys, there are so many female behaviors that happen so far below the threshold of their own awareness that they'll tell you one thing and they'll act in a completely different way. And this is one of those ways that they'll do that. Now, women won't tell you this. Hell, they can't tell you this. But like I said, this is one of those motivations of theirs that fall far below the threshold of their own awareness. This stuff is biologically hardwired and ingrained in women just as much as it is in men that want to have sex. And you know what, guys? I want to actually add a fourth point here. Very concise and short point, but if you pay attention, giving away your commitment, you'll learn that women really just don't like it. The more you guys kick the can down the road in a committed relationship, the longer it goes on for, the bigger a chance that she will eventually, after 1, 2, 3 years, just run off and leave you and seek commitment from another guy who has maybe a higher socioeconomic status, try to lock him down, and then just do the same thing to him. Again, like I've said before on this channel, guys, women hop from guy to guy to guy to guy to guy. They don't know how to stay in one place, especially these modern day women. So anyway, guys, if you found this video helpful, like the video, replay the video. If you found some little gold nuggets of truth in here, share the video, because I know you know somebody that needs to hear this. And I'm going to leave it here today with you guys. As always, keep moving forward.